What's going on, everybody? If you're interested on how I did this look right here, stay tuned and keep on watching. So my eyes are a little bit dry, so this time I'm just going to use a concealer for my base and blend it out as usual. I promise you guys I was a little bit crying because I tried putting eye contacts in and it just burned. It just burned my eyes. So I ended up not wearing them, but with the contacts it probably would have looked bomb too, but it just didn't work out that way. But anyways, I'm just taking this eyeshadow. It's by Anastasia. I'll leave everything in the description box below of the products that I use. But I'm just basically using this eyeshadow and applying it all over my eye. And I'm just doing this one eyeshadow because I do have a bold lip and I want it to stand out and not over darken with a darker eyeshadow. Now I'm just taking some mascara. This is the Lily Lashes mascara, and I'm just going to apply that to my top lashes, and then I'm going in with some false eyelashes. Now I'm going in with some foundation. This is by E.L.F. It is a nice foundation, especially for $6. I think that's a good to go price. But this shade was a bit too light for me, as we can see, so I ended up mixing it with a ColourPop foundation that's too dark for me. And I liked the finish at the end, but yeah, I was disappointed in how bright this was because it used to match, but it don't no more. After using the foundation brush to apply my makeup, I'm just going in with a sponge and I'm pressing everything in and making sure it is even furthermore blended. Now I'm just using some concealer to brighten up my under eye and to uplift my face a bit more and to highlight any other points on my face that I want highlighted. So that's what I'm doing right here. But then I also forgot my lip plumping gloss, so I applied that to make my lips plumper. And then I'm gonna go back and blend this out. Now I'm just going in with some setting powder and applying that to the areas that I put the concealer in. And I was listening to some good music, as you can see. But now I'm gonna go in with my foundation powder that matches my skin, and I'm just going to set the rest of my face and dust all the powder that I had baking. I am going to leave the powder on my nose because I want that to bake furthermore before I dust it off. But since I did get powder in my eyebrows, I'm just using a spoolie to clean it up and blend it out. Now I'm just going in with my Fitme powder and 360, and I'm basically just going to sculpt out my face using this thick fan brush, and then I'm going to clean it up with some setting powder and my sponge. I do like using this brush because I feel like it's quicker and it does give me an even application. And then I also like it because I feel like it just blends it out pretty good. Now I'm just dusting the powder off my nose and I'm making sure it's nice and blended before I go in with this. It's a small fluffy eyeshadow brush and I just like to use that to contour my nose using the same powder that I use for the rest of my face. And then I do take a completely different eyeshadow brush just to make sure the sides and everything are blended out, as well as using my finger. Now I'm just cleaning up that contour with some setting powder. But while that bakes, I'm just going to use that same eyeshadow that I used on my top lid, and I'm going to apply that to my lower lash line. Now I'm just going in with some mascara. This is the same mascara I used on my top lashes, except this happened and it broke my heart because I was feeling my contour on my nose, so I had to go in and fix that. But it's okay, mistakes happen. But the show must go on. So I'm just blending out the powder that I had there, and then off camera I did fix my nose, and now I'm taking my blush and applying that to the apples of my cheek, which is why I'm smiling like this. And then I also like to apply it to my nose. And then I do apply it to some other areas to my face with the contour, just because I feel like they blend nice together. Now I'm just taking some highlighter and using my highlighting brush, and I'm applying that to the places that I want highlighted on my face. But I am using my hands just to blend it in so it's not too harsh and dry looking, and it looks more natural. I am applying the highlighter to the inner corner of my eye just to open and brighten them a bit. Now for some reason this was the only black liner I could find. It is an eyeliner, and I don't recommend using this for your lips because the tip is meant for a wing on the eye, which is why it's hard for me applying it to my lips, but that's okay because we made it work anyways. So I'm just going to overline my bottom lip and top lip as usual. Now I'm just going in with my Fenty Beauty black lipstick by Rihanna, and I'm just going to fill in my lips. Now I'm going in with some more highlighter, and I'm going to use that to basically brighten up this lip so it doesn't look too plain. And I'm going to apply it to my cupid's bow and then my lower lip as well and blend it out. So this is the final look. I hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.